Oh my God, can I tell you something? I was homecoming.
Oh?
Girl, what you talking about, girl? Like all that kind of stuff.
You can't sit with us. 안녕하세요. 저는 미국에서 온 샤온입니다. 반갑습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 데이비드입니다. 캘리포니아에서 왔어요.
I'm Haylene. I'm Cuban American and from Texas.
And I'm Arnell. I'm from New York City. So a couple of months ago, I sung on a TV show called Tropical Rhapsody.
Did you sing?
Oh.
The pressure's on.
Oh, I can sing the English lyrics because they had us sing in English too. I have a dream that I'll go on until I'm gone. I know you'll see me through.
Oh my god!
Thank you.
That was amazing! Just search up pig squealing on YouTube.
Koreans usually like experience American culture by watching these kind of like movies, dramas, right?
Yeah.
That's like watching K-dramas to learn about Korean culture.
Yeah, it's kind of not really the best source.
I mean, there's like similarity, but the movies are like super over dramatic.
Yeah.
So it's like saying, if you come to Korea, is it really like a K-drama? No, that's over dramatic, right? Like,
Girl, preach.
I already knew like this is all fake and a lie.
Yeah.
But there were some things like, oh, am I gonna have my teenage romance? Like, you know, that kind of thought. Yeah.
When you're young, you always have a fantasy to be the cool kid, to be the popular kid. You don't want to get bullied, you don't want to get beat up.
yep. Like when you're in middle school, everyone is like wanting to be a big kid, and they're all
big
putting on makeup, and the girls are
yeah.
they're making their skirts like shorter, and they're all like ready to go to high school.
I was really excited for lockers,
Gotcha.
but my school banned lockers.
Oh.
So I did not get shoved into
one
one.
thing, yeah.
I did not get kissed by one. They were closed.
Oh my god, there's so many.
Yeah, but the basic
Bring It
white girl
On,
movies are
like
the best.
Clueless.
Clueless was so
Yeah,
good.
of course, everyone knows High School Musical.
Elementary school, High School Musical was the shit.
Yeah.
Every 5 minutes, I'm like, shit, it's time again. Stick to the status quo. God.
Start dancing now.
Do you remember any of the dances?
I only remember.
Oh man. I have something
Oh my
to
God.
confess. I've never seen High School Musical.
Shame on you!
미안해.
It is
Oh, it's
just
like
dance.
teaching you. Oh, this is more complicated than I thought, actually.
Oh,
High School Musical is definitely not like American, like real schools.
We don't dance like this. Out there's everyone singing, like breaking into dance.
Yeah. I think my favorite like high school movie of all time is definitely Mean Girls. If you haven't watched
Oh
Mean
my
Girls,
God.
you have to watch it. It's so funny.
oh, Mean Girls.
Oh my God, yeah, Mean Girls.
I don't know about you, but in my high school, there was Mean
It was
Girls.
catty like that?
I'm talking about 3 girls, and if you ever watch this, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh.
I think
Mean
that's
Girls
his
is a
favorite.
classic. It's just so funny because it's like the stereotypical like the white girl. It's like, girl, what you talking about, girl? Like all that kind of stuff. It's just so
You can't sit with us.
Cliques. You had like the popular jocks, football players, cheerleaders, and then you had like the nerds. I don't want to be mean, the nerds, and then like the emo goth kids.
Right.
And then
Especially when it's like time to go to lunch. In the cafeteria, you have like a lot of the sports players sitting together, and like a lot of the band people sitting together.
And orchestra.
I mean, those are your friends.
Our theater, the theater group.
Usually it kind of is like that, but
We had like snotty kind of girls, but they weren't exactly mean. They're just like, I'm rich.
They're
Like, you know, oh my God. Like mean girl types, but like will be like fake nice to you in your face. Like,
for something that they need.
yeah.
Is prom real?
Oh my God, can I tell you something? I was homecoming.
There's a few dances in the year. There's homecoming, there's prom, there's like a winter ball one.
It was kind of unexpected because like I said, even though there are no like mean girls, I was on the panel with like other like popular rich girls, kind of like, yeah. So when I won, I was like, oh, they gave me a plastic crown. It wasn't that exciting, but it was still a cute little moment. And me and the homecoming king had our little dance, and you know,
Y'all kissed.
Not him, but
Prom is the fascinating American high school culture. So the whole school, well, the seniors, will go to like, at least for my
The
school.
cool people are usually the seniors because they're the oldest ones.
They're the oldest
so
ones, yeah.
And the freshmen and sophomore, they can't go unless they're invited usually. That's how my school was. So like the junior and senior, they have to ask the sophomore and the freshman if they want to go. So like you were also kind of a cool kid if a senior or junior like asked you to go to prom with
Yes.
Did you get selected?
Well, so when you're a senior, I really wanted to.
so you didn't go.
I did not go.
Yeah, not any interest at all.
Nah. Nah. I think on prom night, I literally went to my friend's house and I watched TLC and ate chicken.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's such a good night.
It was very fun.
Like,
In high school, always people will sneak in like alcohol.
It's always.
Always
Punch
sneak in
bowl.
alcohol. And I think one of the main things is
Or you
prom.
pregame. You pregame. before you
Pre-game,
go.
yeah. Pre-game 알아? Pre-game is like 술 마시기 전에 술 마셔. You drink before going out.
Yeah.
And it's huge in American culture, like college parties, any parties you go
Any
to,
party.
you usually
Bar,
drink
anywhere.
before.
Because it's so expensive.
The biggest stereotypical thing in high school, and people have a lot of anxiety, because at prom, that's kind of like when people lose their virginity too. A lot of times, you go to the hotel and you have your car and things like that. Mom, it never happened. Dude, actually it was so funny
Now he's
because
covering it up.
so all our friends were going to a hotel. They bought a hotel for an after party. And so I really wanted to go, but my mom was always like, ande, ande, ande. But I rebelled. You know, that's why I grew my
When you're
hair
in
out.
high school, yeah.
You rebel. And so I really wanted to go. And so I told my mom, I was just like, I just didn't say anything. I didn't tell her anything. And then when I went to the hotel party, she called me and she was like, David, where are you? Where are you? Like, are you some kind of slut? Are you this? Because she thought I was like doing bad things. But we're all at a hotel party together. I guess it was bad.
Yeah, it is bad. The way you say it, like
Yeah, I'm trying to justify life.
hotel party after the
Mama,
party.
mian, it's just American culture.
I know your mom's numbers.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna watch this video. Hi, mom.
So what group were you in?
I only had friends until my second year of high school, and then I had like 2 friends for the rest of the year. 53 absences senior year.
oh, I love that for you. But you made it through.
You were in the orchestra, volleyball, and then what else?
I did cheerleading, volleyball, orchestra, track and field. So like high
So
jump.
immediately she was the popular kid in
No,
school,
I
for
was
sure. She's being humble right now. But if you're a cheerleader in high school, usually you're in like the popular.
I was the person who hangs out with everyone. Yeah.
See, that's why you were homecoming queen, because
Yeah,
everyone
exactly,
liked
yeah.
you.
I don't consider myself like part of the popular kids, but I did things that were interesting. So when I was in high school, musicals and stuff that we would put on, and I would be in those. When I was 15, I was doing like singing stuff with, I got on American Idol, so like that was like a little interesting thing. Yeah, I was like a busy girl in high school, I don't know why.
American Idol.
But also, I was the same as you. I hated going to class. I skipped a lot. I honestly don't know how I made it.
From a young age, I played the cello. So I was in orchestra. They're not considered the cool kids. They're like the nerdy band kids, orchestra kids. So I was in orchestra, but at the same time, I played basketball. So I was part of the basketball team and the orchestra. So it was like, ooh. So it was like, I could have both. I had my
in
nerdy
between
friends.
both.
I was confused.
In between both and confused. Okay.
The aspects are true. The groups of people, those kind of things, the drama, the boyfriend-girlfriend stuff. Scenes like this, they can be true. Like if somebody gets in a fight,
Making jokes.
yeah. They make these movies for a reason because we
Yeah.
can relate with them.
Maybe 30%? Yeah. There are cliques, but everything is like over-exaggerated in those movies. So like, it takes this little piece of truth and then it's like, but take it farther and really unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like,
If you go to America and you attend high school, like you're that age, that's when you really become more American because I think in high school, that's where we learn most of our shit.
Yeah, that's where all the culture comes
the culture
in. Really.
comes in, American culture comes in.
You can learn a lot about like American high school culture by watching these movies. But it's not exactly like this, but
Yeah.
you can see at least what it's like.
Right. It's fun. Good times. 너무 보고 싶을 거예요. 다음에 봐요. 어? 응? 알았어.
좋았다면 like, comment, subscribe 해주세요. 다음에 봐요.
Bye.
bye.
If you like put my hair on his face.
I mean, let's see.
Oh my god! You look like that famous actor. There
Please.
was like the Aquaman.
Yes!
Aquaman.
That's honestly the best compliment I could get.
We're soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. If we're trying,
then we're breaking free.
ooh, we're breaking free.